My parents doubled my rent to fund my jobless sister's lifestyle, so I secretly moved out in the dead of night and let her ruin them. I spent 3 years paying my parents' mortgage. The moment my golden child sister needed a bailout, they treated me like a cash machine. So I packed my bags in the dead of night and let their favorite child bankrupt them completely. For 3 years, I lived in the finished guest house behind my parents' Texas home. $1,200 a month, paid on time, every time. I covered the water bill. I handled the landscaping because my dad hated mowing in the heat. I never complained. I had a good job, I loved the space, and I genuinely believed we had a fair arrangement. Then there was Madison. My sister was 28 and allergic to consistency. Essential oils, healing crystals, dog yoga. Every failed dream had my mother's money behind it. She's entrepreneurial, my mom always said. She just needs more runway. Last October, Madison's candle business collapsed. She got evicted, and like clockwork, my parents swooped in to rescue her. One Sunday, my mom called a family meeting. My dad wouldn't look at me. My mom cleared her throat and announced, "Madison's moving back into the main house. She needs a safe space to reset." I sipped my coffee. Okay, what does that have to do with me? Since she has no income and she's bringing 3 dogs, our utilities are about to spike. So starting the first of the month, your rent is going up to $2,000. I laughed, assuming it was a joke. Madison lives here for free, and I'm the one who pays an extra $800 to cover it? My mom slammed the table. She's your sister. Family steps up. If you don't like it, you can leave. She thought that would scare me into silence. Instead, I smiled and said, "Understood." The next day, I signed a lease on a 2-bedroom apartment downtown. $1,500 a month. $500 cheaper than what my mother wanted to charge me for a guest house. The guest house had alley access, so my exit was quiet. For 3 weeks, while Madison and my mom binge-watched TV in the main house, I loaded boxes into my SUV, one trip at a time. Nobody noticed a thing. On moving day, while everyone was at a family brunch I forgot about, I hauled out my mattress, left the spare key on the counter, and drove off for good. The next morning, my phone rang. "Chloe," my mom snapped, "I just checked the account. You didn't send rent. It's $2,000. I leaned back on my new couch and said, "I'm not paying that. I don't live there anymore." Silence. "What do you mean you don't live there? You can't just move out." "I already did," I said. "You told me if I didn't like the new rent I could leave, so I left. Good luck with the bills." I hung up. What happened next was almost poetic. Without my $1,200 a month and with Madison eating through their grocery budget, my parents started sinking fast. 2 months in, Madison's dogs had destroyed the hardwood floors. By month 4, my dad was texting me, asking for help with property taxes. I replied, "Not my house, not my problem." 6 months after I left, my parents had to sell the house at a loss. The pet damage alone knocked tens of thousands off the price. They downsized into a small condo. And Madison? She wasn't invited to come with them. Last week, my mom left me a voicemail, her voice cracking, asking if I had a spare room for my sister. I listened to the whole thing, took a slow sip of coffee, laughed, and deleted it. Some people only respect boundaries once they've lost everything they took for granted. My parents spent years treating my stability like an infinite resource, something they could tax whenever Madison needed rescuing again. They never once considered that the difficult daughter, the one who paid on time, kept her word, and never made a scene, was the only reason the whole house of cards was still standing. The day they told me I could leave, they weren't threatening me. They were giving me permission. I just didn't let them realize that until it was far too late to fix it. I don't regret it. Not the boxes moved in silence, not the brunch I skipped, not the voicemail I deleted without calling back. Some doors, once you finally close them, are meant to stay that way.